It's Adam and Kevin, the gods of nerd heaven. They'll be making sure that everyone's heard them. They're taking back nerdom.
Drinking Ghost. Allie's ready to roast somebody. And today we're gonna do a cool topic that's been in the news lately. I think it's kind of interesting. It's UFOs in the news.
UFOs?
Yeah, all the major cable core news like Fox, CNN, CB. All these what's the other ones called? Was it CNN,
Fox,
ABC, MSNBC? We've been hearing reports now that they see UFOs CBS. And. We're here to give you our take on what we think about that.
Now, the whole thing is I haven't seen it. Have you seen any of these news reports?
I
haven't seen any. What are they saying? They're like, it's 100% proven, documented proof, all that kind of stuff.
What's weird is they get up on there in their host panels and they talk about it and they talk about how people have seen it, but they don't actually show you anything hardly. It just shows like a widened picture of maybe an aircraft carrier over here, and then you think you see something over there, but they don't actually pan on it. I mean,
maybe they're just trying. Maybe it's just another distraction by the media.
Oh, media distractions.
What do you think?
Well,
there's a bill being passed. I'm sorry, it's your turn.
Oh, you got it, man. I was just forgot to toss it around.
Some flying objects are just
flying objects.
They're just being unidentified sometimes.
It's a drone.
No, I don't know.
No, dude, there's a bill being passed right now, and they want us all to be distracted by the UFOs, so they don't see them signing a bill to I don't know. You can get life in prison for jaywalking.
Yes, to sell America to aliens from Cosmic Square number 5.
Actually, a good title for this video should be "Are UFOs Being Politicized?"
Are UFOs politicized?
Yeah, absolutely.
Ed Ray, what are your thoughts on UFOs being politicized?
The whole UFO thing is a waste of time. I don't pay attention to it.
Yeah, the Fermi's paradox, bro.
I mean, me here, I wouldn't have paid attention to it, but they're showing it on TV. This is the first time I've seen the cable news organizations actually cover it.
I guess the news divisions, the news departments, or whatever they call it, they're just bored out of their minds with the whole Israeli-Palestinian conflict that they needed something to change the subject on.
Yeah, or the vacuum of Trump not being in office anymore.
Yeah.
I mean,
Biden
with the media
offering plenty of shit to talk about. But they love Biden, so they don't want to talk shit on him.
So let me get each one of y'all's takes. Adam, do you buy or sell that the UFOs that they're showing, are they legitly here? Not that they exist, but do you believe that that there's actually UFOs among us currently and that the news media are covering them?
Bob Lazar said they're here. Said they exist. We have proof. Area 51, proof. We even talked to someone from Area 51 who said they're real. He's a pirate now.
Wow. I remember that.
Keenan, buy or sell UFOs? Not that they exist. We don't have to go into that. That could be something later. But are they really here now, as the media is trying to cover them, or are they distracted?
They're in the ocean.
No, that seems like a convoluted.
Aqua and UFOs.
That's why they live in the ocean.
That's his answer.
That's a convoluted question, and it's we're not talking about whether or not they exist, but we're talking about whether or not they're here. It's they have to be here to exist.
Well, what I'm trying to say is that
what
I'm trying to say is I don't want to go into the whole dynamic of us taking an hour about whether we believe in them or not. Just as we're seeing it on the media, is this something legit or is this smoke and mirrors?
I believe even if UFOs themselves are legit, this coverage I believe is smoke and mirrors.
Okay.
I believe it's more media distraction.
Allie, what is your take? Buy or sell? Are they actually out there and the news is covering them for a change, or is this the news playing? Are
you gonna buy a UFO or sell?
They're just playing games with us like they usually do. That's why I don't watch the news.
Yep, they're playing chess while we're playing Connect 4.
Taking back nerdom. Anyway.
Yeah. Well, I can't believe you didn't use that shit moment to drop your show name. You just went for Connect 4.
Anyway, I buy that they're smoke and mirrors.
Yeah.
Because they're not making it. It's not seeming like, I believe if there was a UFO actually here and the government's seen it, people would be freaking out everywhere.
Yeah.
They're not. They're being casual about it. They're like,
check this out.
That's how they're reporting it too. If you watch it, anybody like hearing this, or any of the co-hosts here, or anybody, watch it. They just don't seem that enthused. Like they're here, but blah blah blah. They're talking like that. And you're like, what the?
Like they themselves don't believe
they
what
make
they're
World
recording.
they make World of Worlds from 1938 look like a legit broadcast.
Yeah, exactly.
Man, they should have leaned into that whenever they made the World of Wars movie. I'm getting off topic.
Oh, no, you're good. You're good. You're good.
No, okay, fine. I want to talk about it. Man, they could have used so much. The World of Wars could have had the greatest fucking. What do they call it? Like whenever you do you advertise
Advertising.
Yeah, when they use like crazy gimmicks for advertisement. And it's
Marketing?
Marketing, like when they do a viral. Dude, World of Wars could have had the sickest viral marketing, and they fucking missed out on that.
They could have called Steven Spielberg up and said, "Hey, we need to market this."
Oh yeah, and like they dropped the ball.
Drop the ball.
Yeah.
And does anyone believe here that they're doing this to try to get your average TV watcher distracted from what's going on with the virus?
Yeah, it's like instead of thinking about the virus, they're now Googling UFOs.
Bigfoot's an alien.
Mm-hmm. Wait.
He could be.
No, like there's this thing called the Fermi's paradox that like almost it explains that like I'm failing to think of the actual words of the paradox and everything like that. Like it explains about like how it is like mathematically impossible for aliens to not exist. So that like the fact that we haven't been visited yet means that we're not going to be visited at all, because either like they have to exist, but if they haven't visited us, it's because either they can't visit us or they have no fucking reason to visit us, and they're never going to visit us.
Okay, Adam, do you believe in aliens? Yes or no? Straight up, generalistic. Do you believe there's aliens somewhere out in the ether?
Yes. In fact, I know an alien demon.
Yeah.
Oh, we go.
We never
No.
get a serious answer.
It is serious.
No.
I believe
You said alien and demon in the same
just-
phrase.
They're real.
They're real.
Alien
Well,
demon?
I believe in
You
aliens
got-
and
dude,
demons, but
first
not
of all-
alien demons.
First of all,
What the heck is an alien demon?
First of all, this automatically, Allie knows what they are because Edward was a part of the episode, so this already admits.
Oh my
dude.
god.
This already admits
no, he
that
don't. Oh, he just
Keenan?
No. What the heck?
Keenan and Kevin
Nope.
do not listen to
Alien
opinions and
demons.
beer. That's what this
Of course
proves.
we don't.
That's what this
Part of
proves.
Opinions and beer.
You do not
I
know.
have never once watched one episode of Opinions and beer.
There's
Me and Edward even made
Hey.
Semen Demon songs. Alien Semen Demon.
Hey,
Oh.
I'm gonna say this in defense before he tries to
You don't
people
watch your own
shame
product.
people. Most movie stars and stuff don't even watch their own stuff they star in.
How could you? You're in it. You know everything about it. You're not going to be at the edge of your seat in a movie
Well, you don't
just
know.
fucking made.
You don't know that. Talk about
This
alien.
guy has a hard time answering his messages, but wants
Alien-
to tell me that I don't watch shows.
Alien demons.
Get out of here!
Yeah, literally, you go.
I don't know.
Get outta here.
Alien. I spoke about
You go to-
alien demons
you go to the
for
corner.
like 3 episodes length about how they're real and how they come
No.
out and how aliens.
Alien demons, huh?
Yes, they help build the pyramids.
Okay, wait. If you believe in Christianity and aliens, you have to believe in alien demons. Because if you believe in aliens and that doesn't contradict your belief in Christianity and that God created everything, that means that God is aware of all planets and all beings, and then there's still angels and there's still demons. So
aliens-
angels and demons
Hold up.
must have to court over those planets as well as Earth.
Aliens
Okay.
are interdimensional.
Hold on. Let me. You could believe in that and not believe there's an alien
They-
demon running around.
Unless
Unless they procreated
Well,
somehow.
They
If it's
live
a
in a
demon
separate
from
dimension
Jupiter.
within
You know?
the
alien demon.
water.
I hear what you're saying.
They are.
But I define demon as like, okay, we're all right. Let's
Heaven and hell.
we have a lot of topics here. Let's drop one out of the way first, because I want to get to the other two that you just said. Okay, so you believe in aliens, yes or no, Keenan?
Yes.
Do you believe in aliens, Allie? Yes or no?
Hell no.
Okay. Do I believe in aliens? I believe they can exist, but I don't believe personally in them at the moment. I have the door open. We'll leave it at that. But I want to get back to what Keenan just said, what you just said about this, how the dichotomy of the way you worded it was perfect.
The contradiction between believing in aliens and Christianity?
No, because you could believe in one or the other and be safe.
Yeah.
You could be a Christian and not believe in aliens, or you could be a Christian and believe in aliens.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
I don't think it could cut your knees off either way.
Or we're talking about the Fermi's paradox, where it's mathematically impossible for aliens to
yes. See, I don't that part there. What if they just we're a lot of scientists believe we're in a backwater solar system, like a backwater everything. So maybe the aliens have never had any interest to fly over here.
Absolutely.
And since we have maybe limited technology, maybe there's no way for them to know we're here.
And by the time you get to the technology, well, there's also one part of the paradox is it's almost guaranteed that anytime a civilization gets close enough to the technology to be able to accomplish interstellar travel, they also destroy themselves.
Yeah, and another thing about the demons, most groups that I know of, they don't foresee demons as something that can intermix with aliens, because a lot of people don't believe in evil spirits or hauntings and stuff. They believe that demons are actually the fallen angels, the third that rebelled against God.
Oh yeah,
that's
the same thing I'm saying.
But
they can't interfere. But
yes, they can. It's in the Bible. Have you read the Bible?
Yes.
Well, they talk about alien demons.
Anyway,
they sleep with the people.
What I'm trying to say is this:
Book of Ham.
That's where Christianity gets kind of wishy-washy. That's why so many denominations. People take what they read out of the book and do different things with it. Everybody, no one's. I'm not saying anyone's wrong, so don't go. I don't want to go that route. I just want to say
Noah rejected one of his sons because they were.
You're talking about the half angel.
His family was sleeping with his family.
What was it? The half angel
with aliens.
Humans.
They were sleeping with them and creating giants.
Yeah, that's in the Book of Enoch. What is
talking about aliens, talking about Nephilims.
Nephilims, yeah, that's it.
That's totally different. That's half human, half angel.
No, but it's in other books too, because what's his name? Because the Ham betrayed him. No, the son of Ape.
Noah! You're getting so mad.
This is why nerds should not be talking about religion.
What's making me mad?
Yeah.
That these aren't all.
But I mean, that's all speculation. I mean, like, we can speculate on whether there's a demon floating around out here. That doesn't,
or aliens and stuff.
That doesn't.
Let us know what your thoughts are on aliens.
And you do believe in the demon named Bob?
And another thing is that, like, not to turn this too serious. It's not. But I mean, to me, they can be separate. Your religious beliefs shouldn't have any bearing, in my opinion, on whether you believe in aliens or not. It should be separated.
But in my opinion, it can't, because like if you're like,
we're getting this debate.
Well, you said religious. My mind goes to it either, like, if you don't interpret it right, then the belief of Christianity can make you believe. Cut and dry, there's no such things as aliens. They weren't mentioned in the Bible. The Bible's just about Earth, and that's for a reason.
No, hold up. Now hold on.
What's his name? That's just one.
I want to. That's fine, but hold on one second.
What's his name?
Let me hit on this real fast before I lose it. Not lose it mad, but like lose it my thought in my head.
Yeah.
But hold up though. I'm going to disclaimer. What I'm saying, I don't believe in. I want people to know that before I say this. But I've had debates with a lot of people about this mess. And some people take the Bible and twist it and say, well, no, maybe they did refer to aliens. And I'm like, well, what are you talking about? They're like, well, it says in the Bible, you don't worship any gods before me. What does that mean? Some people can take that very phrase, and run with it. Some people can say, well, the Greek gods were real gods, just threw them out and banished them.
No.
Or maybe there were aliens that we thought were gods that they banished. You know, I mean, or here's another phrase.
See,
we are his chosen people. That could also imply that there's other people elsewhere.
All right, for both of those, all right, a lot of people are like, there has
That's
to be...
all I want to say, Adam. You good.
For a lot of people like to say that obviously other gods exist, or else God wouldn't made the effort to say, hey, don't worship these other gods. And I say it's because they don't exist that it's like, do not worship any other god but me, because those gods are fake as fuck anyways, but I'm not. So worship me.
And another thing to sidebar on that, just to play devil's advocate, maybe when he was saying gods is because we're supposed to be like a, I don't want to word this wrong.
Because they also say
we're supposed to be like, we are like somewhat mirror images of our creator to a certain extent.
Yeah, like
And so just like God, we
Veiled
create
versions.
things.
yeah.
He could refer to God, not meaning actual God, like floating around with power, but we can create a God in our mind
That's exactly
to
what
worship
we're
like
talking about.
idols.
Because it does say in the line, not just gods, but not to worship any gods or false idols. Like goddamn, like you ever seen the Kevin Smith movie Dogma?
I've seen bits and pieces of it, but it's been a long time ago.
Well, like they go into this the fast food restaurant movies corporate office, and they kill like these two angels. They go into the fast food restaurant movies corporate office, and they kill a bunch of corporate motherfuckers because they created this whole fucking golden calf that everyone. And it's like they're not saying it's an actual god being worshipped, but it's being idolized by the American people, and through that
It's being made a god because of the way they. But and I'm just saying, like, UFOs and religion can be separate.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be tied into each other. To me, it's no bearing.
No,
If you believe in Christianity and you're doing what you're supposed to and you're going to heaven, there's nothing in the Bible that says you're going to go to hell for saying you believe in. You just think there's aliens among us.
No, but there's just a select few that believe that it can't exist because of the scripture or the Bible contradicts its existence.
Could be a distraction. Who knows?
Yeah.
This was a crazy little episode. This was a distinction. This is distinct from other episodes.
Yeah.
We just want to try something new. We want to talk about aliens, talk about religion, talk about some deeper stuff.
Talk about
the stuff we do. But you know what?
That's just your opinion.
No.
Wrong show.
We have to throw in. we want to throw these extra stuff in. But our main goal of this channel is for you to subscribe, share, like, and help us.
Hit that button.
Help you.
Take
back Nerd.
I go to art house cinemas several nights a week. I blog about the classics and buy the DVDs. Directors don't know who I am or care that I exist, but I defend their work for hours at parties when I'm pissed. Media, I gave you all the best years of my life. I tell the world about you on social network sites. When I'm not consuming you, I'm telling others too, and wishing I could hang around the people who